Good evening, everyone. What a day of weather. But now it's time to sit back, relax, and talk about a little sports. We saw plenty of changes to schools and schedules today due to that storm, and it also caused some changes for the UNCW women's basketball team. Karen Barefoot and the squad are still in search of their first conference win of the season, and they will look to get that win now Friday afternoon against Northeastern. The game was originally scheduled for 11:30 Friday morning, but the game has now been pushed back to 4 p.m. that day. The Huskies are 6-7 overall this season and 1-1 in CAA play, while the Seahawks boast a 7-6 record overall. We will have highlights from that game Friday night during our full court press broadcast at 11 right here on WWAY. Now, after all that basketball action, this weekend we have some NFL football, playoff football that is. It's my favorite time of year, and it's got to be a great time for Panther fans here in the Carolinas. It's the third meeting of the year between the NFC South foes in one of those games. The 12-4 NFC South champion New Orleans Saints play host to the 11-5 Carolina Panthers. Now this season, the Saints swept the series against Carolina thanks in strong part to a strong running game featuring Pro Bowl running backs Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara. The Panthers have a strong run game with Jonathan Stewart and Christian McCaffrey as well, but each team has an MVP quarterback, and they say they're ready for this weekend and whatever it brings.
In these games, there's always wrinkles on both sides. You should always try to prepare for, or at least have the ability to make adjustments, on the run.
This is when the real football starts. Is explaining it to the young guys or the guys that haven't, witnessed, playoff football yet. This is where you're made or broke.
The road to Minnesota starts this weekend. The game between the Panthers and Saints is this Sunday at 4:40. Also this Sunday, we will have the Buffalo Bills traveling to Jacksonville to take on the AFC South champion Jaguars, and you can see it right here on WWAY CBS. The Bills snuck into the playoffs for the first time since 1999 following their win against the Miami Dolphins last weekend. The Jaguars more or less fell in, losing their last two games, but their defense and run games showed this year that they are a force. Two teams new to the playoffs and both wanting to stick around.
They've earned their spot. But more importantly, my concentration is on our team and our fan base. We've earned it too. We've been out of it for a long time. So, I don't go back to the past.
I mean, they're challenged across the board: offense, defense, special teams. I mean, you look at, where they're ranked and where we're ranked, and you say, hey, what favors us? Not a whole lot. So we've got our work cut out for us.
You could see Coach Doug Marrone and the Jags face off against his former team this Sunday at 1:05 right here on WWAY CBS. Until then, everyone stay warm and stay safe out there. We'll be right here, same time, same place tomorrow.